Hello again. It's been a while since I've made a video. No real reason for that. It's just that when I make a video I like to be inspired about something, be enthusiastic about it, and quite honestly, apart from a few days away and things like that, I haven't been inspired by anything. But now the days are equilateral or even non-equilateral because the nights are getting slightly longer. I am back in my workshop. And I went to a local second-hand place called Whatnots last weekend, and lo and behold, looking around their electrical and hi-fi section, I found this Akai. It's one I've been looking for a while, and I just love it. It's got the meters, it's got the needles flashing up and down, and it's Akai Cassette Deck CS-M3. Record functions, no internal amplifier, just purely a deck. Now, some of you may have seen some of my earlier videos on cassettes and things like that, and cassettes are something I really get quite involved in. I love them. I like the feel of them. I like to put them in, to stop and to eject, take them out, put them back in, close the bin, and play. And they're just so aesthetically nice to be with. I've got a large collection of vinyl, of course, but I've also got a number of different cassette recorders. I've got the one, oh, you can't really see it up there, I don't think. It's the Denon dual cassette recorder, and ceramic composite cassette stabilizer on it, and I've got that one. And in my music room I've got another cassette recorder which I'll show you a photograph in a minute. But it's when I found this one, and you know what, I only paid £10 for it, and I think that's a real bargain. Okay, the mains lead was snipped off rather, and it could have not been working. It could have been a waste of £10, but I put a new mains lead on it. I had to alter the, I had to put a new belt on for the tape counter, but apart from that, it's working absolutely perfectly. I can't, for copyright reasons, show you, give you much sound, but let me give you a little taster.
It's a real nightmare. We make it real life. Waking up and running away sometimes. They make you think just like.
That's about it, really. Obviously needs an external amplifier with it. It's got 2 microphone inputs. And obviously if you look, and it's got a Dolby system fitted and Dolby selection and even tape selection. It's very clean and it works perfectly. So what it did was this: it inspired me to turn out some of my cassettes. So that's what I'm going to do now. So let's have a look at some of these cassettes, and then we'll come back to this wonderful £10 Akai machine. Well, I've just grabbed one bag out of my chest of tapes and cassettes and unceremoniously dumped them on the bench. So this is just a few of them, and I think that's probably enough to be going on with. So what I'm going to do now is just sort those a little bit and see what we've got there. Well, that's them a little bit tidier, and as you can see by, probably if you can see, some of the titles not bought by me necessarily, probably down to my my 2 daughters when they were much younger, and that it's reflected in the kind of titles we see here. But I've got other boxes of stuff that I've bought as well. One of the interesting things is that a lot of the cheap single cassettes were just produced in these very flimsy cardboard folders. I don't know whether that cut the cost down or not. Steve Miller Band, and oh goodness me, that's that one gone. Heart, but they were in these very cheap folders, and I'm not quite sure. No protection at all for the tape or anything else. They were just stuffed in these little cardboard photos. Maybe they were just very cheap to buy. I don't know. However, I would like to bring to your attention two tapes that I do value a lot. One of these is the Beatles compilation, the Beatles 1962 to 1966, with their music from that era on there. And this particular tape, which is a bit of a mystery to me, and it's a TDK AR limited edition. And all it says on the back is performance with style, unique cassette design with new ferric tape reproduces superb power and clarity of sound. Now, when I open that up, which is a bit odd to open, oh dear, maybe it's that way. Yeah, that's the way. In there's the tape, and again it says AR limited edition. Why it was limited I don't know, and how limited it was I don't know. But this particular one was pre-recorded. I'll just stick it in. I can't play very much for copyright reasons, but it sounds absolutely amazing. I'll just put it in and press play. Not particularly enamoured with that track, but let's turn it over. I love the controls on this, they're so firm. I know you probably can get better cassette decks, but I just like this for some reason. There we go, so it sounds really good. Can't play any more of this now because of copyright. So I better stop that and take the tape out. But I just wanted to give you a little taste of the sound from that. So there we go. If anyone knows anything about these AR TDK limited edition tapes, please get in touch. Well, that's really about it for this machine. All the details, the technical details, will be down below this video. Suffice to say, it's two heads. It has Dolby and a selection of tapes from chrome right through to chrome, metal and normal. So those are that's the machine. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to labour this anymore, and hopefully I'll be back with you when something else inspires me. But until that happens, as always, take care and enjoy.